We all know cats are mysterious creatures with a mind of their own. Sometimes they appear to be uninterested, and all of a sudden they can become overly affectionate. But what do cats absolutely hate? Before we tell you all about it, we would like to quickly quiz your knowledge with 2 fun questions. First question: do cats like to be rubbed on the belly? Well, no. This might sound counterintuitive, as for example dogs like it, and it is also super cute to see. Though, cats show themselves from their most vulnerable side if they show their belly, and it is often something they do not do. So if you happen to touch their belly, do not be surprised if it ends up with a little scratch in return. Let's move on to our second question. Cats like costumes and think it's fun. True or false? False. The answer is absolutely no. It might sound fun and cute, and true, it is cute for a picture, but cats absolutely hate it. Costumes bring our feline friends stress and discomfort. So during Halloween, just bring your cat something tasteful to eat, but do not provide it with a costume. Alright, let's move on to 11 things that cats absolutely hate. Number 1. Loud noises. Cats hate loud noises for a variety of reasons. First, loud noises can be scary and overwhelming. Second, loud noises can hurt their sensitive ears. Third, it can disrupt their sleep and make them feel stressed. And lastly, it can startle them and make them feel threatened or panicked. If you want to keep your cat happy and healthy, it's important to avoid making loud noises around them. Number 2. Being treated like dogs. Cats are not dogs, and they do not like being treated like them. They do not want to be petted or scratched like dogs do. They do not want to be held or hugged, and they certainly do not want to be given baths. Number 3. Sudden movements. Sudden movements are one of the things that cats absolutely hate. When you make a sudden move, it makes them feel insecure and unsafe. Cats are very aware of their surroundings, and they like to know what's going on around them. If you make a sudden move, it startles them and makes them feel uneasy. It can also happen that they run away and start to hide right away. Obviously, something we do not want. Number 4. Being held too tightly. Cats absolutely hate being held too tightly. They feel trapped and uncomfortable, and it can even be painful for them if you squeeze too hard. If you do want to hold your cat, do it gently and let them go if they struggle. Moreover, many cats do not even want to be held at all. Number 5. Car rides. There are few things in this world that cats hate much more than car rides. The sights, the smells, and the constant movement can all be too much for our feline friends. That's why it's important to make sure your cat is comfortable and relaxed before hitting the road. Here are a few tips to make car rides less stressful for your cat. Use a carrier. A carrier will provide your cat with a safe and secure space to ride in. Be sure to choose a carrier that is large enough for your cat to move around in and has plenty of ventilation. Create a calm atmosphere. Before starting the car, take a few moments to calm your cat down. Speak in a soft voice and offer them some treats if necessary. Once they're feeling relaxed, you can start the drive. Make frequent stops. If your cat starts to look anxious, make a quick stop so they can stretch their legs and explore their surroundings. This will help break up the monotony of the drive and allow them to relieve any built-up stress. Hey there, just dropping in real quick to ask you if you, like us, love cats and if you like this type of content. If you do, then we would really appreciate it if you would subscribe or like or just interact with us in the comments. It really helps out our channel. Alright, now back to the video. Number 6. Cold. As much as cats enjoy lounging in the sun, they absolutely hate being cold. When temperatures start to drop, you'll likely find your feline friend huddled up in a warm spot in your home. If you don't provide them with a cozy place to stay warm, they may start to look for other places to sleep, like under the covers of your bed or in your laundry basket. While some cats may enjoy the occasional snowfall, Most would much rather stay indoors where it's nice and warm. If you must take your cat outside in cold weather, be sure to bundle them up in a warm coat or blanket, and always bring them back inside before they get too cold. Number 7. Strangers. Strangers in the house are also one of the things cats really hate. Whether it's a person they've never seen before or someone they've only met once, cats typically do not take kindly to people they don't know. This is likely due to the fact that cats are naturally shy and reserved creatures, preferring to stick to their small circle of loved ones rather than venturing out into the unknown. So, if you're looking to make friends with a new cat, it's best to take things slowly and let the cat come to you on its own terms. Don't try to force any physical affection. Just let the cat approach you when it feels comfortable, and soon enough, you might just become one of its favorite people. Number 8. Other animals. There are plenty of other animals that cats hate, including, but not limited to, dogs, rabbits, birds, rodents, and reptiles. Each of these animals represents something that is a threat to a cat's safety, whether it be in the wild or in the home. Dogs are perhaps the most reviled animal by cats, as they are much larger and more aggressive than cats are. This can make them seem like a very real threat to a cat's safety. Rabbits and birds are also disliked by cats, as they are small and quick creatures that can easily startle a cat. Rodents and reptiles are usually avoided by cats as well, as they can carry diseases that are harmful to cats. Number 9. New environments. Most cats are creatures of habit, and they like things to stay the same. So, when you suddenly introduce a new element into their environment, it can be pretty stressful for them. This could be something as simple as a new piece of furniture in the living room, or a change in the way you normally do things. Even something as small as a new smell in the house can be enough to stress out your cat. Number 10. Getting wet. Cats hate getting wet because it ruins their fur and their body temperature regulation. When cats get wet, their fur becomes matted and clumped together, which makes it difficult for them to stay warm. In addition, wet fur is much more susceptible to dirt and grime, which can make your cat's coat look dull and lifeless. If you absolutely must give your cat a bath, be sure to use a mild shampoo designed specifically for cats and avoid getting water in their ears and eyes. Number 11. Being ignored. Cats absolutely hate being ignored. When you're busy with work or school or taking care of the kids, your cat may feel neglected and left out. It may cry for attention or try to get underfoot to remind you your cat is there. If you ignore your feline friend for too long, it may even start urinating outside the litter box to get your attention. So make sure to give your cat some quality time every day, even if it's just a few minutes of petting and playing. It will shortly end up with your cat being super happy. So, how do you know if your cat is actually super happy? Well, we made a video about the 11 signs that tell you your cat is happy. You can check it out by clicking right here.